Do you guys know how we came up with a week being 7 days? I don't know why I keep asking this.
I do.
Okay.
No.
I'd like to hear us continue to take stabs at it. Though.
All right. Give it a stab.
So why we came?
And I read 2 to 3 different answers.
Okay.
Mhm.
I have 2 to 3 different ideas.
Yeah.
Why we have 7 days in a week?
Yeah, like how did we come up with that?
Just felt right. Is it because of the moon?
That's one of them.
Moon cycles.
Yeah.
Is it biblical at all?
That's what I always heard growing up. God
Yeah.
created the earth in 6 days, rest on the 7th day.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I always
That's
thought
what I would have known. Yeah.
Yeah. The moon has 4 main phases. So some people say per month. So some people say that's what a week was based on.
Yeah.
And the other thing I read, the Babylonians, they gave it the number 7 for the weeks because there were 7 objects they could see in the sky. The sun, Sunday, the moon, Monday, then some gods that didn't match up, Mercury,
Yeah.
Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturday, Saturn.
Oh.
Interesting.
So those were the 7.
Tuesday was like, well, what's Tuesday? Like, tops of those trees. And they go, oh wow, Tuesday.
Treetop.
Yeah.
Wednesday is wind.
Wind. It's always windy in there, but you can't see wind, but you know it's there.
Yeah.
All right, I'll give it to you. Wednesday.
I remember
Wednesday.
Thursday was Thor.
Oh, okay.
That's where
Yeah,
that
they
came
could
from.
see Thor.
I'm talking about constellations.
No,
Like-
they're Greek gods. They're
okay.
gods. They named it after
What was Friday?
Thor's mom or something. I mean, I can't remember. It was like Freda.
Yeah.
It was something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was-
That actually makes a
Freda.
ton of sense. Freda. Friday.
Yeah. I'll give him that one.
I'll give them that. That
Yeah.
actually, yeah.
Days are actually getting slightly longer because the Earth's rotation is slowing down. Atomic clocks show that the modern day is longer by 1.7 millisecond than it was a century ago. And it's increasing by 2.3 milliseconds
you
every
what.
century.
Ugh, I feel it today. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, what a
I
day.
mean, some days I can feel it, some days I can't. This is one of those days I can, you know what I mean?
Wow.
Do you want to segue into? I mean, I got more here, but
Yeah.
we can segue into New Year's resolutions if you want.
Do a couple more. What do we got?
All right, I'll do one more here. We got so the Julian calendar, named after Julius Caesar. He was the first one to make it January 1st is the New Year day. But during the Middle Ages, which we've covered, we don't know much about, but during the Middle Ages, Christians that weren't Catholic, they got mad about it, and they're like, "We ain't doing that." So they started changing their own New Year.
Did they say we ain't doing that?
It's
Is that
all right.
what that's the actual? They say we ain't doing that.
The
And
actual
hey Julius Caesar. I'd like a word with you. Let me tell you something. We ain't doing
We,
that.
the Lutherans, ain't doing that.
We ain't
all
doing it.
Yeah. We and the Calvinists. are-
We ain't gonna do it. Where are you guys from? Lebanon, Tennessee? And we ain't doing that. What county are you from?
Wilson.
Wilson. And we ain't doing that.
In the year 567, the Council of Tours, that's Tours, abolished January 1st as the beginning of the year. And it went, for a while, it was December 25th. Then they changed it to March 1st. Then they changed it to March 25th. Because
It's my birthday.
March 25th?
Mm-hmm.
We covered a couple weeks on the Christmas episode. That's when that's 9 months before Christmas. And they think that's when the angel Gabriel came to Mary and said, "You'll be with child." So 9 months later, December 25th is how we came up with Christmas. So there you go. The Council of Tours right there.
567 or 461?
There's 2 of them.
Oh, 567. They did 2 tours. Anyway.
They did 2 tours.
Yeah.
Of council.
All right. So maybe I found that more interesting than you guys did.
No, I liked it. I think it's
I don't know. I mean,
What do you think would happen if the Earth just stopped rotating?
It'd be bad quick.
Yeah,
Yeah.
real quick. I mean, you
think
said
so.
we're going 1,000 miles an hour, so
if we stopped at 0,
we'd die for
We'd
sure.
have whiplash for
we'd
sure.
fall over.
I mean, yeah, I'd say we'd fall over. I mean,
My pen would start rolling and like, oh no.
I don't know if any buildings would stay up.
Yeah, if everything put on the brakes all of a sudden.
If it all just went
I mean,
stop.
yeah, we
A quick stop or a slow down
a
stop?
sudden stop, like we're just
We
no
would all
longer
just
spinning.
die, right?
We'd all die for sure.
I don't think we'd even know what happened. You'd be like just
Mm-hmm.
you wouldn't even see the room shake.
Yeah, the inertia of going 1,000 miles an hour and then just stopping,
Yeah.
we'd all be dead. Sorry
Yeah.
I brought that up. I've been thinking
Oh,
about that
yeah.
all episode. You
Yeah.
talked about
Well,
the Earth spinning.
Yeah. Well, like your insides would feel normal, and then it's just it'd be ugly. I don't think we'd ever know. I don't think
You
you'd
think we just
realize.
die instantly?
Yeah, I would hope so.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
I don't think
I'd
you
rather
wanna-
die than live in a world.
I mean, you might
Yeah.
have it like you'll wake up and China's over here, like in the
Like
because
that map?
everything just flips goes with it.
Well, if it's nighttime, it's going to stay nighttime.
That's true. And you're
you are
stuck
alive.
with whatever time of day it is.
But hey, if it's daytime, you can play golf around the clock.
All day. Does the seasons stay the same? You kind of stuck on one season?
Not necessarily.
Because the Earth's still rotating the sun
Still going around the
in
sun.
this hypothetical scenario. It's just no longer spinning on its axis.
So it's moving still,
It's still moving,
but
just
Not
not
spinning.
spinning.
This might work out for you.
yeah,
We may should look into this.
maybe make it happen.
Just kind of brace yourself for impact. Maybe strap
Starting
yourself.
To get, starting to get Eastman a little bit
Yeah.
more. I go,
You could be the George Eastman of our time.
huh. And I'm gonna make everybody walk around with seatbelts, and they're gonna go, "Why?" You go, "Because I'm gonna make the Earth stop at one point."
January 7th.
And Superman did that at one point, right?
He made it. He stopped it and sent it back the other way. And we went back. in
So
time.
just don't do the last part. Just stop it.
Well, then is everything going reverse? And then we all start walking around backwards. Everywhere you go, you have to.
You have to walk backwards.
You have to walk backwards because you're going to reverse. Never know where you're going. Where are you going? I don't know. But it already knows. Because you've already been there. So you would just always go, I'm just going where I'm going. And you can never tell someone to meet you somewhere. Because they go, but I would like to go. Well, if you wanted to go, then you're going to be there. If you don't, then you go where you're going to go. Because we're already going somewhere. And I have no choice. It's the idea of your life's already planned out for you. But you're walking backwards.
Where you going, man? I don't know, dude.
I don't know. But I'm going. You'd be a lot of going like, you want to go eat later? We'll see. I guess we'll see if I go eat later. Yeah, I would love to go eat later, but it's not up to me. And I would be jogging backwards as I say this. Me and two guys jogging backwards. And I'm like, I'm surprised I was jogging this much. Would you rather go backwards or forward in your life?
I'd rather keep it how it is, dude.
Yeah.
But would you?
I enjoy going
Are you
forward.
going back in time, or are you just walking backwards?
I think you're just retracing every step you've already taken.
So you'll know when you'll eat, right?
You're not going to remember, but
Yeah.
you're going to say, are we going to eat? Are you hungry? You're like, I'm starving right now, so I hope I eat. Go eat.
Yeah.
And then you're just I think you're along for the ride.
Yeah.
I don't think you can ever.
You probably remember that first meal when it first happens.
Yeah. You'd be like, well, I'm not hungry right now. And you're
Yeah.
like, and then you would I guess you would go from you'd go from full to not hungry or to hungry
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah.
But if you ate at Applebee's 6 hours ago, when the reverse, you'll remember
Yeah.
in 6 hours, I'm back at Applebee's.
I'm like, I dropped something when I was there. I'll just grab it. And
Pick it
then
up.
I'll pick it up. And then you just, because you know what? I left my wallet there.
Yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'll get it. I'll get it again. And you start backing out. That's how it would be.
I read where there's a group of scientists studying right now why time always goes forward and never
Yeah.
backwards. It seems like,
Because you can only time travel forwards because of that, right?
I mean, I can't get my head around even why you would have to think about that.
I would think backwards
Yeah.
would be tougher to do than forward because everything's got to go back. Everything's already existed.
Right.
Forward is like nothing
Yeah.
exists there, so you could.
Well, forward is theoretically, if you travel this faster than the speed of light, then
Yeah.
you can speed up time, right? You can jump ahead, but you can never go backwards. You can't go negative, you know?
But I know what Nate's saying. Going forward, you're going to stuff that hasn't happened to us yet.
Mm-hmm.
In theory, going back, yeah, you could go back
Yeah.
and do that.
If I could go back in time, would I maybe not choose calendars? Maybe. Who knows?
That's what you do.
That's
Go
what I would
back in
do. Let's
time.
do something.
I think we know.
Let's do something different than calendars.
I like this one.
I know. I'm joking. I didn't mind it too.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.